showtime.
Good morning. Wake up, wake up. The studio's so quiet. Dale Jackson's not here.
Yeah.
But we have JC, and he's wired this morning, ready to go.
Hey,
Your turn.
Good morning. I'm Jamie Cooper. This is Athens in the AM, following Yellowhammer TV Live, a Dale Jackson program now. It's a lot of energy in here, so it transfers over to here. Y'all may wonder, Jamie, why you got that shirt on like that, and how come Gloria's look so much different? Well, I didn't last night. She's on YouTube, how to make a t-shirt prettier. So she's in there ripping on her.
It's a pretty t-shirt all by itself.
Dr. White, Dr. Teichmiller, we all got these on. How are y'all doing? Good to have you back on, Chris.
Glad to be here.
Good to see you. Dr. Jan, what's your subject today?
It's a good one. It's adult diapers.
Oh, come on.
Well, it depends on how you look at it. And Gina, good to have you back in here this morning.
Good morning.
We ready for a volleyball for cure?
We're ready.
Overall set 2 this morning. We have our other volleyball team members this morning. Good morning, girls. How are y'all?
Great.
Yeah, been here. Michelle, Tammy, played Judge Jamie just a little. Ain't got a whole lot today. Zach's fired up, ready to go. How many days, Zach?
52 days, and the man will be there today, Nick Saban.
52 days.
Turn it on the SEC Network at 9 o'clock. It'll be all Alabama.
I thought it was the Greg Skipworth show now.
Hey, Skip's been getting more pictures. Said, I've been standing in there for 9 hours. I said, there's no way I'm standing just out there in a little group.
You would. Hey, let me
would.
tell y'all.
I'm standing in Alabama football game for 4 hours.
Back years ago, before my late, great, best buddy Keith Davis died, the Swami, and Tony Gooch too passed away, but we sent them two down there to SEC Media Days.
Tim Tebow.
Keith got an interview with Tim Tebow, but the way he got it, he waited for him to come out of the bathroom, and as soon as he did, Keith got an interview with him. That's what a good sportsman would do, Zach.
I know it. I should be down there.
A good sportsman would do
I gotta
that.
get a media pass next
But there
year.
ain't no athletes like, there ain't nobody near as popular as Tim Tebow anymore.
No,
They're all
I
dead.
asked Joe Carlucci from New York City.
New York City. He'll be here tomorrow. You can ask him yourself.
Let's not even bring it up.
Speaking of Joe, is he cooking at the place?
He
Did we
is.
work all that out?
He is.
I don't have to hear it if you didn't work it out tomorrow. Is it? Michelle, is it worked out?
Sure is. He will
All right.
be there.
Good. You know what? I don't know what it is, Dr. Teichmiller. He's from New York City.
New York City.
Oh, my
He's
goodness.
been in Alabama. Got baptized at Lindsay Lane a year now in our Sunday school class. Nothing goes his way here in the South. Is that the way all Yankees are?
Hey,
No.
Huh?
easy now.
But anyway, all right, hey, enough about Joe Carlucci. Let's talk about me for a moment. This portion of the show brought to you by Hometown Market. There's one near you. Gloria will have a special for you just a moment. They're in all the area papers this morning. Let's get this cranking. We got a lot to talk about. Just depends on Dr. White how you look at this
Depends,
morning.
huh?
But here's the weather forecast and another hot one on the way.
He had to say depends, and we're talking about adult diapers today. Good one, Jamie. What a transition
I'll
there.
probably wear them.
72 degrees. Not ready for that just yet. 72 degrees out there today. We do have 40% chance of rain in the forecast, but that's not going to be until the afternoon hours, so our morning is A-OK. Get out and do what you need to. Feels quite warm out there already, but high temperatures today around 89. Pretty much 89 going to stay with us tomorrow as well, and that rain chance jumps up to about 60%. So just not all day rain, but those scattered thunderstorms or just scattered rain. And that carries on. We don't need any rain Saturday, especially in the morning. Well, that's true. We may use a little bit of rain just to wash us off. Yep, that'll be a fun day. I hope to see all of you out there. And don't forget, if you want to find out more information about Isogenics, just give me a call, 256-603-4848.
Dr. Teichmiller, it's good to have you back in action. It was awful week.
That's okay.
Did you ever get a chance to prepare any of that wonderful, wonderful
Look at that. Brad found it.
beach? Oh, there it is right there. There's my buddy Keith. Interviewing the legends. He got his Cooper & Company shirt on.
He did.
You know, he's going to get in the majors before it's over. Did you ever get a chance to try some of that wonderful beef that we sold?
I've prepared it 3 times. It's all delicious.
How good was it?
It's delicious.
It is.
Yeah.
Yes, and I made chili the other day.
Awesome.
It was superior. I can't get over it. I love it.
As soon as you start shopping with us, we'll all be better off and go from there.
I'm behind.
How's our business?
It's going good. Getting ready for back to school already, so people already
We'll
bringing
talk
their
about
kids
that a
in.
little bit later on too, because people need to get in and get
This
the
starts in about a month.
It does.
month exactly. Isn't it? All right. We got a big event this
Seeing that
weekend.
chalkboard.
That's right.
I did a couple
Or the
of paper
whiteboard.
stories on that. Yeah.
Whiteboard,
We'll
not
go over that,
chalkboard anymore.
No
Boy,
eye test in here
killing my
today.
head.
All right, let's take time out right now to go to sports. Zach's got a lot to talk about this morning. How many days, Zach?
52 days.
KFC.
Welcome to ZTV 11 Sports, brought to you by KFC, the best fried chicken at the Smash Weekend. Yes, 52 days. Yesterday at the SEC Media Days, Florida, Vandy, Mississippi State were there. They always get asked questions about Alabama, too. I'm sure McElwain and them guys are loving that. Vandy said, we're not scared of Alabama. Okay, we got you, Vandy. We'll come and see you here before long, so we'll see about that. But today, the man will be there. Nick Saban and his guys will be there. Alabama, Missouri, A&M, and Kentucky. You can watch that on the SEC Network. Start at 9. And a quick shout out to my buddy Cole Hewlett, who broadcasts next door on the Up. Him, Tom Hart, and Jordan Rogers, who is Aaron Rodgers' little brother. They will be the Saturday night crew now for the SEC Network. So we get to see them guys on Saturday night. Congratulations to former Lee High School pitcher and Atlanta Braves pitcher, now Boston Red Sox, Craig Kimbrell. He got the win last night in the All-Star game. So, guy from Lee High School, so congratulations to him. Anybody's interested in Wimbledon, it's on TV. I care less about tennis, so there you go. So,
Zach, you know what? You just don't look like you were cut out to be a tennis player.
no,
Huh?
I don't think I would. I don't think I would. Hey, and the Mayweather-McGregor fiasco started. Promos are started, and it's going to be something else. They're going to run their miles. It's going to be WWE style all the way.
What are they getting paid for that?
Millions and millions of dollars. And Mayweather's got IRS trouble, so he's hoping to get this paycheck, or he can get that out of trouble with IRS.
Hey.
Like I said, there's going to be, I think it's over $100 for the get to fight, but you probably can go to Buffalo Wild Wings and places like that and watch it. And I guess I don't know if they have a cover charge or what.
What was the guy, the baseball player, 40-something years old, he retired, he was down there at the All-Star game this week, filed bankruptcy, made $50 or $60 million in 10 or 15 years and lost every bit of it.
How
That's
did you
just
blow
stupidity.
that kind of money? I just don't understand.
Well, it's very
Bad
common, isn't it,
investments.
among
Lottery
athletes?
winners.
Didn't somebody do a survey on that once?
And I don't remember the numbers, but I
They're
do
high.
feel like it's pretty high.
Yeah.
Like,
That's all I have,
Well,
Jamie.
you live that
That's it?
large.
Well, no, we will be also broadcasting live tailgate, Applebee's tailgate talk from 10 to 12 at the Volleyball Procured event. So we'll be there live. So come by. We're not
now, Zach, let me ask you, are you going to get muddy?
That will be a big no.
Never say
How
no,
much,
Zach.
how much do you want to
Never
bet?
say never, but let's be I'm planning not to get muddy.
Okay, he's planning,
where y'all gonna be
so
set
that
up?
means
Hopefully around that pavilion. I'm hoping that's where.
Yeah, they'll be with us in the
Now, don't we have a
pavilion.
roving microphone? Uh-huh. That's
That's
the only
just what
reason
you
I
need.
decided to come out of retirement on that thing. Now, Dale Jackson's going to be there, too. A lot of people, is Mojo going to be there also?
I think Mojo and, yeah.
They got a team, don't they?
Yeah, CYP has a
They have a
team.
team, okay. All right, yeah. Just don't nobody touch me when I'm walking around that microphone.
yeah, okay.
Huh?
Any money.
Yeah, you're
Brought
gonna
me
get
down
dirty.
that way. Dr. White's good to see you. I didn't have a chance to go
Thank
over
you.
across the street this morning, take a whiz to yard. It was, but the full moon's
Thank
been
you.
out there, so
I know.
I like doing that when, they live right across the street, so I run over there and mark my territory like my dog.
That's about right, sadly.
How many, so we'll talk more a little later, but how many teams we finally get signed up?
50.
50.
Right.
Over their
A
goal.
bunch, ain't it?
That's a bunch.
Rain or
Oh,
shine,
the
except
hay.
for lightning.
That's right.
Ready to go. And Joe Carlucci is going to be.
He's gonna be
Is he
there.
the only vendor?
He is.
Good. Just hope all that goes
He'll be
smooth, because I don't
thrilled.
have to hear it from him.
It'll be
He's
fine.
still a deep.
All right, let me ask y'all a question.
He
You
is
ladies will
good.
know this. Yesterday, this was the question. Well, you had all guys on here yesterday. And you may know this too, Dr. Teichmiller. Yesterday's one of the questions on here was, the Pillsbury Doughboy turns 50 years old. What was his original name?
Gina.
No.
Come on.
No.
Know that.
Dowie?
What?
Dowie?
Not Dowie.
I think I
Jan.
No, I'm sorry. I wasn't cooking back in those days.
Poppin' fresh.
Okay.
Never even heard
Poppin' fresh.
Okay.
I just to go back and relive
That's
that one
cute.
from yesterday. Huh? All right, I'm going to take a break. We got a few questions for Judge Jamie this morning. Y'all don't forget to tune in at Yellowhammer today at 1 o'clock on their website. Well, we are their television arm now of Yellowhammer out of Birmingham. They got almost 1 million hits a month down that way. They're big time. If you're into politics, which I'm finding out I need to be more and more involved. You know what politics are all about?
Yeah.
We'll have to get Mark up here before long. Y'all hang on.
Oh, yeah.
Simple. Y'all still remember how to play?
Yes.
Wrong answer. Right answer. Everybody's played before. Dr. Teichmiller, you remember how to do this? Let me see. If you can't hear me good this morning, you deserve to hear. You need to give Zeke Creasy a call. He's got 7 locations in North Alabama, the main one right here in Athens, Alabama. And all you people join us worldwide and play it at home. You can soon buy these games. Judge Jamie.
I'm not.
Playing for those Vienna sausages this morning. And here we go. First question. Simple question. Let me get this AL.com this morning. High school graduation rate for the state of Alabama was what in 2016? Percentage.
87%.
Very good. Whoa! You finally graduated, huh? Man, in 3
got
years
it.
I spent it in Utah with my dad in 8th grade. It was the best 3 years of my life.
Yeah.
But that wasn't the best ever. It was actually 89% in 2015. But that's a good answer. All right, Decatur Daily this morning, front page of the paper. Maddie yesterday, when I had her for like 18 hours by myself yesterday morning.
Hour and a
I'm going
half.
through USA Today, and she's laying on the kitchen table, and she said, Papa, why are you reading a paper? I mean, what do you do with a paper? And I'm cutting out. She says, is that for the show? I've never seen anybody read a paper before. I said, nobody does but me. I'm the only one who does. They had a house fire in Decatur. It's on the front page of the Decatur Daily. What caused the fire? Not your average.
Somebody's got to put your cigarette out.
An iron.
An iron, a cigarette,
Stove.
stove.
Somebody was cooking meth.
What?
Cooking meth.
Cooking meth? That'd be a good answer, wouldn't it?
You could tell
Or
where
for
she
sheriff's
works.
department, that'd be a real good answer. It was a fire, all right. Somebody had rolled their yard.
Oh, no, and they lit it
Set the
on.
toilet paper on fire. I read that.
Oh, God.
And why didn't you answer?
I forgot. I was sitting there trying to think. It's been a long night.
When you've had your yard rolled, you know, I've always heard that. Just take it and burn it.
Burn it.
Yeah, and burn your trees down.
Well, it happened to be windy when they did it, and it blew over on the roof of the house and caught the house on fire and kind of gutted the attic.
That's why they tell you don't do that.
Yeah. All right, SEC Media Days going on this week. Most of us in here are Bama fans, except for Brad. He's an Auburnite, but that's all right.
Michelle's Auburn.
He's an outcast.
Michelle's
Michelle's
Auburn.
Auburn.
Who?
Michelle.
War Eagle.
Roll Tide.
We can't, yeah.
All right, we're not talking about Auburn, because there's nothing to talk about there. We're talking about Tennessee. When was the last time that Tennessee beat Alabama?
Oh.
2003,
2007.
2004. It's got to be right now, right? We got like a 12.
October 21st,
10 years ago.
2006.
6, okay.
16 years ago, but this year they had a 6. They were 6-1. Number 7, they beat Alabama 16-13, and they've lost every game since then to Alabama. Speaking of the fabulous Crimson Tide, we'll talk about them. They're playing in the new Atlanta Stadium. All you folks at home, it's already sold out. In case you're trying to get tickets to that.
$600. I got buddies selling $600.
They're calling this the GOAT game, the GOAT.
Greatest opener of all time.
No. Zack would be that because they think they're going to have the number 1 and 2 teams playing against it.
Man, the Chick-fil-A guy on the radio day 4 years ago.
Who? Matthew Kyle down the road?
No, not the head guy.
What is the newest restaurant that has opened in Montgomery that serves special kind of treats?
We don't go to Montgomery.
AL.com this morning reports it. The Barkery. What does it
Trees?
serve?
Treats for
dog
dogs.
treat?
Dog food,
Dog
dog treats. All right.
Barter,
We got
yeah.
these little simple questions here because I'm moving along here pretty quickly. I don't have a whole lot of stuff this morning, but I'll try to stretch this out as long as I can.
You will.
How many people, the World Population Day is coming up. How many people right now live on Earth?
Is it 8 billion?
I'll let you have that. The world has 7.4
Wow,
billion.
I tried on that.
How many people, okay, I think they got 7.4 billion people in it. By 2023, there will be 8 billion people in the world. All right, here's a hard one. We're going to go to politics right now. Currently, what is the population, the popular percentage right now for Governor Christie of New Jersey?
His popularity.
What is his popularity poll?
Like
I'd say about
12%.
10%.
Actually, Jan, you're the closest. He's got a 15% approval rating.
Yeah, beach
Good. He
meat.
might have done a worser type move than what he did.
At the
You
beach.
got your family on the beach.
And if I look like that, do you think I want the whole world seeing me laid out there?
I'm sorry, but that's being an
He
idiot.
closed, what, 10 miles of beaches?
Yeah.
And he said
Stupid.
that's his family.
Luckily, he ain't up for re-election.
That's probably
Yeah.
why he did it. He
All
doesn't
right,
care.
USA Today yesterday had a thing on the best and worstest tippers at restaurants. Of course, we all know, believe it or not, Christians, those Sunday morning folks that go to eat lunch, are the worst tippers basically of all.
Stop that. Start tipping.
Okay, Brad, nobody asked for your opinion. Here's the other thing. Who are the best tippers, men or women?
Women.
Women.
That's a wrong answer. According to this survey, it says men are the best.
That's because their wives tell them what to do.
Who are the best tippers, Republicans or Democrats?
Republicans.
Republicans, that is the right answer. Who is state-wise sections, northeast, northwest, south, southwest, who is the best tippers?
Southerners.
Southerners.
Southeast.
Southerners actually are some of the worst
Worst
tippers,
tippers.
according to this survey here. Northeasterners. So it says here, yeah, at least 15 or 20% is a normal thing to tip. We don't eat out a lot because we have our own beef. And if you'd like to get that too, we're having a cattle herd come through. We sold out, basically. So now we got some, all right. I saved these best stories here for toward the end here.
Great.
Right up your alley.
Here we go.
Everybody has one of these.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everybody. When you walk and text, survey says, and these people wore eye sensors. And they tested them on it. When you walk and text, experts are saying now it damages your neck and back. What age group person are you walking like?
Like an older person.
Like an 80-year-old.
Like an older person.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Hunched
80-year-old.
over.
80-year-old was the
Yeah.
exact answer, Dr. Teichmiller. An older person, because you
Yep.
specialize in
Yeah,
dealing
you're
with
just
older
bent
people,
over.
neck and back.
Yep.
So that's a big thing going on right now. How much more time does it, percentage-wise, does it take to look at your phone, look down at your phone, than it does texting other than reading?
What was that question?
What's that?
How
Yeah, I
much
think so.
longer
You
does it
went way
take to
too-
text and walk than it does to read? Reading and walking's easy. Texting and walking,
Oh, man,
50% more. 50%.
50% is right. Dr. Teichmiller is on this because you several see patients in there all the time about this. When you're walking and texting, how much longer does it take for you to get somewhere than it normally would?
Twice as long.
What?
Twice as long.
I'll let you have that too. A third, actually.
Third.
But that's a good, you must have studied up on that. That's a pretty good answer.
Common sense.
And people said right now, most people do not walk a straight line. That's the reason there are so many collisions.
Really?
It's dangerous.
Yeah. I
That's the
mean,
reason there are so many collisions. All right, yesterday on the show, every day on the show,
Here we go.
somebody gets on to me and is criticizing me constantly for kind of sitting like this,
Bad posture.
slouching.
That's what I do all the
Here's
That's what
the
you do all the
question,
time?
and all you folks at home and you millions watching worldwide on Facebook.
Did you ever hear your mother say sit
Slouching.
up straight?
Is slouching a good or bad thing?
Good thing.
Bad.
Well,
It's a bad thing.
Bad.
But you're not slouching, you're just relaxing. You're reclining.
Zack has the right
I'll
answer.
encourage him.
Survey says now slouching ain't bad for you. Sitting upright and straight now is what experts say is what's bad for you. The only reason they're saying all that because there's
I
a
don't
thing
believe
out
that.
called the Care Aligned. It's $3,600 to get people to sit straight up. They're saying now that slouching ain't a bad thing for you. So, knowing
Yeah.
all,
What did they base that on?
now I can sit like this if I want to.
No, you can't straight
Huh?
up.
So you don't have, hey kids, you don't have to sit straight up.
That's exactly right. What is it teaching
Survey
America?
says slouch all you want. I don't know how to pronounce this name, but I'm going to ask y'all a question. Last question right here. Zack, right now, Dr. Teichmiller's got a tremendous lead in here this morning with Judge
Yes.
Jackson. Here we go. What is Gangnam Style YouTube? Y'all know what that is?
Yeah.
How many views have that? That was the top video of all time.
It was.
2 billion.
There's a new one out now that has almost 3 billion views as of yesterday.
Oh, wow.
What is it?
It came Perry.
It's a guy.
Yeah.
What is the video?
Justin Timberlake.
Bieber.
Justin Timberlake, not Justin, but Bieber is third. But he's only got 250 million. This one has almost a few more views than what me and Maddie got yesterday sitting on the boards in a debate over I don't know how to pronounce his
Mermaid
name. Wiz
Wiz Khalifa.
How, what?
Wiz Khalifa.
Khalifa. That with the Fast and Furious in honor of Paul Walker has almost that video has almost 3 billion
see that.
videos. The video is See You Again.
Oh,
3 billion videos.
that'll go up today.
Hey, while we were on vacation, I saw this, I forgot this guy and his wife, he was 21, 22, she was like 19, they had a kid, whatever, they wanted to be YouTube stars. And this is what's happening to a lot of idiots across the country. They already had like, I don't know, 10,000 something viewers, and they thought they was going to be big YouTube stars.
Dumb, 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 dumb.
He said, we're going to do something dangerous. He gets a book. She gets a gun.
Oh.
How's this go?
Everybody knows how this is going to go.
Not too good.
To shoot him. Well, she wasn't about me to y'all. He kills him.
Well, what did you think?
Wow.
People do stupid stuff all the time. Doc, you win today.
Yeah,
That's right.
big time.
Hey, we'll talk
Lucky
about Tyler Miller
you.
just a moment about all the stuff going on at Innovative Eye Care over in Decatur. Plus, we'll be playing mud volleyball this weekend.
That's
And
right.
Jan's going to tell us what's going to happen to all of us when we get a little bit older.
Great.
All that coming y'all's way next, so y'all hang on.
It is. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Let's quickly go over that forecast. Grab an umbrella on your way out. About 72 degrees already this morning, but things are going to warm up. Temperatures around 89 today, pretty much tomorrow, too. More like the Charlie's Angels. That's a nicer way to say it. 40% chance of rain today, about 60 tomorrow, and there is I'm going to say a slight chance Saturday. We don't want it to mess up anything to do with our volleyball activities that are going to be all day Saturday. Hope to see you guys out there. And yeah, as long as there's no thunder, a little rain will feel good and clean everybody off, I'm sure. But temperatures sticking around in the 80s. There it is right there. And that's as easy as it is. Dr. Coleman, don't forget about him. He has a Valley Smiles. They have a new phone number, 774-9020 is that number. Give him a call. He is not retired. He is still there. So he said you can find him there Monday through Friday.
Waiting on football season,
That's
just like
right.
I am. And nobody outside this morning. The sun
Full
is.
house.
The only thing about leaving here in the mornings, that sun is just.
Right in
Kind of
your eyes.
reminds me of the eclipse about to happen. But let me put my glasses on from Innovative Eye Care. Gives me that distinguished look, don't y'all
Yes,
think?
that's what it does. Harry Potter.
That's Harry Potter.
Helps me driving, yeah. Yeah, Harry
Grandfather.
Potter. All right, hey, while I mentioned the eclipse, let's just go ahead and talk about before we start talking about the school system and everything, kids starting back. That's coming up August 21st. I never even thought about that
Me either.
injuring your eyes till you just mentioned it.
Yes, sir. Well, just imagine like when you took the magnifier when you're younger and you try to set things on fire, your cornea is like a mini magnifier and it actually focuses the light onto your retina, which is what you used to see. And so you actually can literally burn your retina by looking at directly at the sun. And a lot of people think during an eclipse it's safe to look at it, but it's only safe for that minute or two that actually it's a total eclipse. So you need to have protective eyewear when you look at it. And they do make special glasses that will allow you to look at the eclipse directly and
Really?
protect your eyes.
So somebody's already making money off of it.
They are.
Everyone's going to be out there just gawking at it, looking
I
at
saw
it.
something. Hopkinsville, Kentucky's right in the middle. They're expecting like 400,000 people in that small town in Kentucky, and I saw it on my Facebook feed that they're attracting people to come in from all over.
So
Well, it's gonna
it's
be
going to
here
scare a lot
too,
of people,
though.
too.
It is, and then
Yeah.
there is a narrow band of several miles that it's a total eclipse, and I think as close as Franklin, Tennessee is going to be in that band. We're going to be at about 97%, so you still want to be careful about at what time you can actually directly look at it, but only during that time that it's a total one is it safe to take your glasses off.
So should people just leave their regular sunglasses on?
They're not strong enough. It's almost like yes, your regular sunglasses aren't going to block enough of the light to do that. So it's
So
gonna
everyone just stay inside and don't even
There
look?
are special glasses. They're only selling for about $1. They're little
Okay.
paper ones like you go wear at the 3D
Yeah,
movies.
3D movie.
You put those on, and
Okay.
we're going to order some and have them available in
Oh,
our
good,
office. So
okay.
we'll bring
No one making money off of it.
Well, I'm going to bring them. We're going to give them away.
So-
But
But nobody's thought about that. You just
No.
brought that up. I just thought you could just go out there and put your shades on. It's going to be dark anyway by the time it's lighting up.
all right, but you're still catching the direct sunlight if you're looking directly at it. So you definitely
All
want
right,
to.
so what happens if you burn your eyelids out there?
Well, it's not your eyelids, it's your retina, and
Retina, okay, well, you don't need
that causes permanent damage. So
So you can't fix it.
cannot fix it.
Oh, no.
It causes a permanent scar right in the center of your vision. So it's like you looking at me, and that's what you would see. So you just
Okay, in the
you
old
lose your
days when we
vision.
shot video, the video cameras, if
Right.
if you
It'd burn.
got them into the sun,
Mm-hmm.
the lens would have a permanent,
Like a bleed. It bleeds
Right.
into the...
not a scratch, but just a blur on it.
Right, exactly.
You
That's
couldn't
how
get
you're
rid of
going
it.
to
Right.
see.
So that's what happens. if
Why
you look
isn't
at it.
anyone talking about this? This is pretty...
That's why we're talking about it this
That's
morning.
why we're talking, because he's innovative eye care.
I mean, that
That's
should be national
That's why you brought me
news.
in here today.
That's right. And let me remind you, folks, if
Goodness.
you're in Athens, anywhere
So
up this
smart.
way, it takes you 10 to 12 minutes to get down Highway 31. You go right to his place. Can't miss it. Innovative eye care.
13 minutes
All right,
to
school's starting in a month from right now, basically.
Right.
Is this a busy time of year for
It
you?
is a busy time, July, August, and September, just because getting ready for back to school. A lot of kids just need their eyes checked every year anyway, because their vision can change really rapidly. And a lot of kids, because of all the computer and cell phone usage, they're tending to get more and more nearsighted because they're not spending enough time outdoors. And so we encourage them to spend at least a couple hours outside playing and really minimize their computer and handheld devices to 30 minutes at a time and taking breaks. But the biggest thing is that people getting more nearsighted, and that is getting worse. And what a lot of people don't realize is the more nearsighted you get, the more at risk for certain eye diseases you become, like retinal detachments and glaucoma and things like that.
Goodness.
Well, you're just full of good news
I
this
know.
morning.
I'm trying to be.
He's trying
I
to
think
keep
every
it all
kid
good.
I know is on an iPad or a phone like this, iPhone, constantly.
Right.
Whether they're 2 years old or on up.
And there's wavelengths there's a kind of blue light that gets emitted from those devices that does a slower version of the solar eclipse burn. It just damages your retina over time and increases your risk for macular degeneration. And a lot of people don't realize that.
How do you know when your child needs to come in for an eye appointment?
A lot of times it's not so easy to know that, but if you see them either squinting or straining or rubbing their eyes a lot or moving closer to try to see the TV, or they're taking things they're trying to read and they're trying to bring it up closer to them, that's probably a pretty good indicator that they need to come in. A lot of kids that are farsighted, though, they can just focus their eyes, but they could really create problems when they're trying to focus up close. So they may have an aversion to reading. They may not want to read because it's not comfortable for them to do so.
Most people don't think about kids needing having eye problems, though.
We usually recommend checking them at least. We'll do a free screening before age 1, and then again by age 3 and age 5, and then between that and the time they graduate, we usually recommend getting them checked every year just to monitor for those changes.
All right, I talked to a lady the other day before we talked about dry eyes, and she was complaining about she had gone to a box store, Walmart, and bought her glasses and saved a lot of money. But she had to go back like 2 or 3 times because the glasses kept falling apart on her.
And that happens to the
Well,
best
you
of
get
us.
what you pay for.
And that happens a lot. But we try to, avoid those issues as much as you can. But sometimes it is.
See, I like wearing these world-class top-line glasses from Innovative Eye Care over in Decatur on Highway 31. Makes you all look smarter.
Is that why you got
and say it
those?
would. All right, dry eyes, that's the thing that's a specialty with you.
Mm-hmm. Well, a lot of what people do is it affects your quality of life. If your eyes aren't comfortable, you're not comfortable. So it affects everything you're doing, from your work to your recreation. If you like to get on the water and boat this time of year, the wind can dry your eyes out. So it's important to have the right protection. And then sometimes you just need to know if there's certain artificial tears you need to use. But sometimes there's an underlying cause, like your oil glands have gotten damaged or they're blocked, and we need to unblock them. And that's where we do the LipiFlow treatment that actually unblocks them and helps restore normal function to your eye glands, and you get better tears.
Should people blink more?
They should, and they should blink more completely.
Now I feel like I'm doing this all the time.
So a lot of people, what we found in doing the test that we're doing is that a lot of people are partial blinkers, and they, between 50 and 100% of the time, they blink, but their eyelids don't close all the way.
Huh.
So it's pretty amazing. And in order for your oils to get out of the lower lid, your eyelids have to close and open to release that oils. And also what happens is you're looking at screens for so long, your blink rate goes down by 2/3, and so you're not blinking as much as you should, and those glands get blocked, and then you can't get the oils out anyway.
I hate them partial blinkers.
No.
We're probably them.
All right, so if you've got a child that you think is having eye problems, or whatever they need to do.
Or if they haven't had an
You need
exam
to get
in at least a
exams
couple of
anyway.
years, it's good to get them checked.
Regardless.
Starting at least by age 5 for sure.
And they need to get in there now to see you.
Good time to do it.
Yeah. Anything else we need to know about Innovative Eye Care?
We're just there on 6th Avenue. It's really a short drive, and we'd love to see you.
I mean, we're not
And
just
we do. And
having.
the other thing I will say is we do free consultations. So if you have a concern about something, just say, well, I just want to know if I'm a candidate for this. Just feel free to give us a call, and we'll do that for you.
I didn't know I was a candidate for anything till I walked out. Failed my eye test, but hey.
That'll
Y'all
do
see that
it.
Hummer coming down the road. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Anyway, short drive down Highway 31. Just
Easy to find.
Yeah, just ask Sheila Lauderdale about it. She'll
Yeah,
tell you all about
she
coming down that way. I know a
thoroughly
lot of
enjoyed
limestone people go down. A lot of people already were customers.
Right, they
Friends
were.
of mine were down that way too. The only Innovative Eye Care, we highly recommend y'all go visit with Dr. Chris Teichmiller. We'll take a break. We'll come back and tell y'all what we're doing this weekend. Y'all hang on. Forming our own gang. That's right. We're forming our own gang.
Abby, get a picture of that.
Mud volleyball game.
Picture of all of us up here.
Volleyball been going on after what was almost 30 years? Almost 30 years. This is the. Why did y'all branch out to take this over, and what does this volleyball for a cure mean?
Well, we didn't want it to go away. It's such a big community event, and then when Casa came to us and wanted us to take it over, I mean, you know us, we can't say no.
Gina can't say no.
So no, it's a good
So-
cause.
It is.
What is volleyball for a cure?
It's where people come together, have fun, raise money for the American Cancer Society.
Okay.
The community's been so generous. I mean, we've gone to different people to sponsor nets and balls and different things, and I mean, we've raised a ton of money, a lot of money.
So what are you doing in this? Are you just security?
I will if I need to, though. No, what I plan on doing is helping do the bracket, make sure that we know who won the games and getting the tournament going so we can get a winner at the end and hopefully not stay there till dark.
Or does this? How's it work? I mean, is it single elimination or is it double? What's
It's
the
pool
rule?
play. We'll have 8 different pools, 8 different nets going. You'll have a winner from each net. The winner from each net goes into the final tournament bracket.
Okay.
And then the tournament bracket plays down. The championship game is the best.
All right. How many people on the team?
You have to have a minimum of 8, 2 females.
All right. 2 female.
We've got some teams that's got 9 or 10, 12
So
players.
11, 12.
All right.
And
now,
it is an all-day event.
The only reason I didn't really mean to volunteer for that deal, but
Well, you
since
did,
y'all are
you
having a
did.
roving microphone, I said, well, that'd be kind of fun to do. But so then all of a sudden I'm doing it. What are some of the names this year of the teams? Always my favorite part.
A little bump and grind.
I'm too volley for this drunk. We've got a bunch of them with mud in it. Mud diggers, mud butters.
Rodeos,
What
mud
you say?
cowboys,
Yeah,
Family show.
prime players.
Oh, okay.
I let some of them out.
Now,
yeah.
For that reason.
Cumulus is involved. Right,
they are.
They have a
I
team.
know Mojo will be there, Dale Jackson will be there.
They're
Now,
actually
they
going to
have a
have,
team.
they have a team, but they're going to have 5 stations there, all
Okay.
during the day, Saturday.
Okay, great.
Yeah, after you leave.
All right, well, it starts at 9, right?
Starts at 9.
That's when play actually starts?
That's when play
right.
actually starts. There's a team meeting at 8.
Are there
All the
any
teams.
opening ceremonies?
We're
There
gonna,
is.
yes, we're gonna have a national anthem prayer. Mark's gonna speak. Yeah, we'll have a little opening ceremony and then we'll start it.
There will be food there.
There will be food.
Absolutely.
Joe's gonna be there.
Joe's Pizza will be
Let's
there.
make sure.
That's the only
Yes,
food that'll
That's
be
the only
there.
thing. You used to, I mean,
I'll be
you
there.
can't even find a parking lot place there.
Part.
Well, we're hoping to venture out maybe in the next couple of years, but with this being our first year, we just kind of limited it what we
Thank
wanted to
all
bring
the
in.
sponsors.
Yeah, that's all our sponsors, and they've
Our
just
sponsorship's been
they've
great.
just been great.
So the way you mainly make money, though, is each person that plays,
$20.
$20.
$20 a person.
and what do they get in return?
They get a free T-shirt and get to play all day in the mud.
That's right, and for a good
When do
cause.
y'all wet the facility?
They'll start wetting them tomorrow night, I think. Meters go in today. Ben Wiley's been tilling for 2 days up there at the park. Hopefully it rains.
Yeah.
But water meter goes in today, and they'll start watering them tomorrow, all day Friday and Friday night. We'll probably be there pretty late Friday night watering.
Should it rain Saturday? Little rain's okay.
Little rain's okay as long as it's not lightning.
Okay.
It'll go wrong.
The
It's a
game's
free
going
event
on.
for the public.
It is.
Picking up
Absolutely.
rocks this afternoon
Right,
if you're
we're
not
picking-
busy.
All right, so
Yeah,
your
if you're not
parents, you
busy,
gotta
you'd
wear
like to
shoes.
come pick up rocks, you
Yeah,
have
you
to
gotta
wear
wear
shoes.
shoes.
All during play, shoes have to be worn.
You
Correct.
won't be allowed on
So
the
if you
court.
have Maddie for 18 hours today, y'all can come pick up
Yes.
rocks.
Now, is there any
Yeah,
other,
bring Maddie up there.
Are there any other facilities that, cities around here that still play mud volleyball?
Ardmore does. Ardmore has. They're having one
Next weekend.
next.
They have like a
22nd.
midnight madness. They play at night.
Yeah, play at
What
night.
does the
It's cool.
champion get? Oh, they're playing at night up there.
A huge trophy.
Timmy gets the golden,
The golden pig.
We should have brought it, but
I
we
know.
didn't.
The
But
golden pig.
It's a big
Big trophy with the big golden pig on it.
What have y'all, do y'all have a team?
No, Sheriff's Department has 2
Sheriff's
teams.
Department has 2 teams.
We'll be busy. We
They
can't
will be
play.
busy.
Oh, yesterday I did a thing on Kmart closing. Well, I'm watching 48's News the night before, and I said, you ain't gonna believe what I did. A simple one shot of Kmart from a still camera. Blake Williams gets his name up for the entire 30 seconds. I'm thinking,
Look at that publicity for Blake. That's what you get for
he took a picture of
He
Kmart.
never sleeps. Literally, he never sleeps.
Is he gonna be there Saturday taking pictures?
He will.
All right.
He's reffing. He's going to be
reffing.
reffing all
Really?
day.
Make sure I knock him over. All right. So the rolling microphone, this is a new concept.
Yeah, and it may or may not work. We're still working on it,
Jamie
but
with
you
the
will have a microphone. We're just not sure how far you're going to be able to roll.
Okay. We can be in range.
Yes.
All right.
And you'll be able
Anything
to
we
talk to
need to
teams.
know about Volleyball for a Cure coming up this Saturday down at Athens High School. Starts
Yeah.
at 9. What do you say starts at 8? Team
Play
meeting?
starts at 9, team meeting at 8. And
I
if
have
you
to
want to
be
make
there.
a donation and not play, come on by and see us, write us a check, and we'll take it.
All right. Well, what time do I have to be there?
You have to
8:30.
be there at 8:30.
8:30. Okay, 8:30. I'll be there. How's Osteogenics working for you?
Isogenics is working great for me. I feel a lot better. I'm losing inches.
No
It's
complaints.
awesome.
So you'd
No
recommend it?
complaints. Absolutely would recommend it. Yes.
Just put
I'm not
her on
gonna
the
ask
spot.
you.
Yeah, I was on it 3 days.
Yeah.
Had to come off being sick. Going back on it Monday.
You want to feel better? Call Gloria 603-4848. More energy than you'll ever have or have had in the past. All right, girls, I'll see y'all bright and early Saturday morning. Thank y'all for
Thank you.
coming
Thank
in.
you.
Thank you.
Volleyball. Y'all.
Join
hang on.
us.
So Maddie saved somebody.
She did.
All right, back on the show this morning. Maddie, I didn't know this. Just saved somebody wearing that mermaid tail I was complaining about. All right, Jen, Dr. White, what are we talking about
I'm
today? I hope you've learned
talking-
something today about the eclipse.
I did. I've learned this has been like a whole seminar here today.
That's
More
probably-
people should
If you'd
know
gotten
that.
here an hour earlier, you could have heard all about Alabama politics
I
and national
know.
politics. We're an educational program now. here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's scary.
So I'm talking about adult diapers, which
Well, that's
really
a big business now.
it's
Yay.
huge. Really, they're not. Should not be calling them diapers.
Diapers.
We should be calling them adult incontinence products, but most people call them diapers.
But that's kind of embarrassing.
It's kind of embarrassing, and we don't want to start,
a
treating
harsh
older adults
transition.
like children.
As much as I get up and take a whiz at night, maybe I
But
need to
that's
start going to
what-
sleep. for a while.
There you go.
But that's what happens. As you get older, you seem to be like a child.
Right. Well.
I mean,
Yes.
I'm-
You don't
I guess
have to, but I mean, it happens to
That's
some.
the perception.
Yeah.
But I was surprised to find that 1/3 of adults age 50 and over are using these incontinence
What?
products.
50?
1/3?
Yes, and here's what's happened. The paper industry, as you know, was in the toilet,
Right.
so to speak, since 2001 because, well, like Jamie, you're reading newspapers, most people don't.
The paper mill closed
And-
over the Cortland area because
Right.
nobody's
Lack of
using
it.
paper
Yeah,
products anymore.
that's right. And of course, print books. Now we have our Kindles and we're
Right.
reading online, so forth and so on. So the paper industry was really suffering. And then they realized, hey, well, there's a whole market here for something called fluff pulp, which is a paper product that is essential to the absorbency of adult diapers. So now, for example, there's a paper factory in Arkansas that's now converting from making copy paper to making these products.
Wow.
This is a huge global business. There
And
are-
it's not really just for, older
No.
adults, because there
No.
are some younger people that
Right.
have some issues too.
Right, 50 and over. So a lot of times it's not just dementia and it's not just for people, who are,
Black bladder.
I saw a
Right.
commercial the other day running probably on Cozy. They deliver them right to your door.
they
I
do.
guess
So
get
you
them
don't have to go
Amazon or
buy them.
A
whatever.
lot of people are too embarrassed to have these in their cart, so they just go ahead and they go online, and they're improving every day.
What are some of the names of some of
absorbency.
the? They don't call them adult diapers. What do they call them? I mean,
Well, they call them
Undergarments.
incontinence.
Or,
but I mean, they got fancier names than that for some of them.
There are brand names.
Yeah, that's what I'm
yes.
getting at. Yeah.
So a lot of times older adults don't want to wear these products because they're embarrassed, especially the oldest people who are 80 and over. They think that they're going to make a funny crinkling noise, but they don't.
well,
And
there's information you don't hear all the time.
Well,
Right.
you see commercials of these active, not women, I mean, your age, almost 50, wearing these things.
right, there's two commercials that come to mind.
Wow.
One is a dancer, and
Right.
Yeah,
a woman
that's what I'm
who's
talking
not an older person.
Right.
She's maybe 50, and then there's the firefighter who's going off in to fight a forest fire. Now, my
What if they
husband
caught on
Dave.
fire?
Pardon me.
What if his underwear caught on
Not
fire?
going to catch on fire.
My husband Dave wanted me to share with the viewers that he has worn these products on 2 occasions. After surgery, he needed this. He couldn't
Right.
go without it. And he said he was feeling very studly. He didn't feel like this was diminishing his manhood or
I'm gonna tell him you said this.
he asked me to bring this up. Now,
Okay.
I have worn these products.
Well, that don't surprise me.
But I wore them in my 50s because my mother needed them and she refused to wear them. So I was staying with her for a week. And I said, Mom, we really need to step this
Oh, that
up.
was
You really need to
Try
wear
these.
these. So let's do it together. So I bought them. I put them on. She put them on. And we tried them out. And she was hooked. She thought, this has really changed my life because,
Okay.
and they were cost effective for her. So they
Comfortable.
cut down on the laundry.
Comfortable.
Comfortable, didn't make a noise.
There is any particular brand you recommend?
No. And I know we're joking about it,
Shop
but really,
around.
Well, hey, a friend of ours, I'm not
It's a
going to call his
serious
name, but he
situation.
had to drive from Huntsville to Arkansas and be there because he had cancer.
And he was sick.
Right.
And
Yes.
to get there. And he was...
He was on a time frame.
yeah,
and he
time,
could not
and he bought several, and he had to be there in like so many hours. He
Right.
didn't stop.
Yeah.
right. Now that brings up something even more interesting. Astronauts wear these.
The
okay?
astronaut that-
They're
Yes.
called maximum absorbency garments, MAGs. Now,
I
remember...
thought you were going to tell the story about the astronaut, his
Yeah,
girlfriend.
In 2007,
Yeah.
Lisa Nowak, there was a love triangle,
Yes.
and she put on one of those mag diapers
To drive.
and drove 900 miles because she didn't want to stop for gas or
Wow.
to eat.
That's what the guy should have had on. We did a thing on yesterday down in Cancun. American tourist was taking a whiz at this lagoon, and an alligator comes up and bites his arm off.
See, he should have had.
So there's a
Where's the
time
place
and
to
a
buy the
place.
Walmart or?
Well, online, of course, because then they
What?
come right to your
We can buy
house.
this thing on.
Next time we go, we'll go down that section.
You
and
can buy
see
these
what all's
anywhere,
available.
you know, Walgreens, CVS, Kmart,
Anywhere.
you know,
So it's becoming a
everywhere.
more and more popular
It's
thing.
mainstream. Everybody's.
Everybody's
We're
doing it.
interested in preserving dignity,
Right.
but we want to be practical.
Well, it's a lot better than having an accident, and how
I know.
embarrassing
I
is
mean,
that?
what's the alternative?
Right.
And you know, fighter
I-
pilots wear these
I hate to cut
garments.
y'all off, but I'm about that time and I got to take a whiz. So, hey, thank you, Gene, for coming.
You're welcome.
Always a great topic, Dr. White.
Always.
Always a great topic.
You're welcome.
Hey, don't forget to watch Dale Jackson, our Yellowhammer TV Live with Dale Jackson. I got to shout out to our director, Brad Goldsman, doing such an excellent job with that.
he
Dale,
is.
I think that guy could talk for 10 hours straight. But anyway,
could.
live at 5 and then on Yellowhammer Facebook at 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
YellowhammerTV.com.
That's right. We are the television arm of Yellowhammer. Also, coming up tomorrow, we'll have our regular Thursday morning get together. I don't know who's going to be. Oh, yeah, dude. Stan McDonald's going to be with us tomorrow. He's going to be on the
You're
show,
all
too.
set.
Yeah, Stan will be back. And
Joe
some
will
other
be
folks,
back.
too. We'll be talking about several things tomorrow. We'll let you know all about that coming up. Again, thank you, Dr. White.
You're welcome.
I got to
Thanks,
go.
Jan.
I got to take a whiz. Y'all, see y'all tomorrow.
Bye.